Leo, July 2022. There is a quest you'll be going on this time in your life. Quest and search of inspiration. In search of something that will move you in a new direction. It's a pilgrimage almost right now. You might have been already on one of reclusive kind of soul searching vibes going on in your life right now. And something sprouts up in front of you or trips you up and sends you on a new course. Right now you're feeling secure with what you have, at least what you know that you tangibly can hold on to. Maybe you're holding on to, you're trying to keep what you have and keep it close. Subconsciously, you might understand that there's more going on than meets your eye, that there's something else to the situation. You may be feeling very emotionally in depth at this time. You might have some secrets start to come up from the surface of your subconscious. You might be understanding your own psychological current more, or at least will be. You might be trying to figure out, or will figure out, why you're holding on to what you're holding on to so tightly. Your deep psychological reasonings and rationalizings for that. In the past, see some emotional imbalances, maybe emotional sensitivities. There could also have been a lack of emotional understanding in terms of one's own emotional health and needs, or vice versa, your emotional health and needs were not being understood or cared for by somebody else, and that was brought into balance in some way, shape, or form. Whether that was through medication, through counseling, through the balancing up of a situation or a decision being made, saying that this is not working, let's do it this way. Whatever emotionally was keeping you from you weren't emotionally in check. There was an emotional disbalance that was brought into balance, or maybe somebody else's emotions weren't balanced and you had to make a decision in terms of creating that balance for yourself, defending your own emotion, no rationality. Your advice is to be playful, is to whistle while you work towards finding a happy medium, to balancing many tasks in order to create some sort of homeostasis during chaos. It's as if you'll be learning your good days and your bad days and how to temper those emotions differently. It's as if you're learning your emotional volume and your emotional settings and how to recalibrate those. Your advice is to learn how to calibrate and practice the calibration of that to create balance. There's a lot of balance here being created. There's harmony and justice. There's a lot of resurgence of emotions. There's disharmony in emotion. So there is some sort of balance being created here in the emotional sphere of your life. And it's starting with working with the deep recesses of the mind, letting those feelings come up from the surface, and being able to rationalize and balance out how you handle them and how you express them. And this probably has something to do with others, because others are seeing you as being pretty successful in attaining whatever you're attaining now. Successful in your goals towards something. Successful in the cycles of the successful completion, a heroic kind of stance. This is the big win. Other people see you as winning big in this area. So the strides you made emotionally, your self-development has come full circle, and really, you've been reborn. People see you as a new person. What you're hoping for is a way to rationalize and compartmentalize and manage your thoughts that is productive and wise in order to heal yourself and have more faith. You may be hoping, if this is a health situation, mental health or physical health, you may be hoping for a surgical or procedural intervention of some kind to be helpful, or you may be fearing that in some regard, but it seems like it's nothing to be afraid of. You're hoping that you will be sharp enough and wise enough to move forward on your plans to being a master, being wiser. The outcome. You stand strong. You keep a solid footing, even when things or others' opinions are going against you. And you learn to dodge and bob and weave certain circumstances in your life. While also maintaining a stride towards what you wish to successfully accomplish, and keeping in line with the choices and compromises you may have to make in order to create the external changes that will, in the end, not only change your life and the life of others around you, but will help create a stronger you with more conviction and more beauty and balance. There may be a point in the future where something will happen and you may have to recalibrate again, but because you have gone through this learning, this wisdom now in this time of your life, that will only make you stronger from whatever comes your way in the future. All right, Leo, we end with you being in your power. There's a taming of the inner beast. Your emotional world and your thoughts are harmonized. And you've learned to go with the flow of how you feel and still creating the success in your life that you see fit, even during troubling times. You master your own energy in thought and in emotion, and are able to move forward stronger than ever.